It's zero down clearance time. 24-month leases. 8 days only.
Monster now!
On Protege, 0 on 189. 626-0209.
Now!
B2300 SE, 0 and 209. Counting down. 0 down ends January 2nd.
Some workers pay the price for a surging stock market. The story at 11.
Tonight, everybody loves somebody sometime. Dean Martin, Hollywood remembers the man, the music, those magical moments. From his pairing with Jerry Lewis to the Rat Pack years, Dean Martin made movie history. Now his friends talk about the good times.
There was not a dishonest bone in Dean Martin's body.
And E.T. looked back at a legendary performer.
When you've got friends. A Christmas surprise for Whitney Houston. Wait till you see what the box office Santa brought her. Plus, Brad Pitt. We've got the scene from his new movie you won't see anywhere else.
You're psychiatrist? Ex-psychiatrist.
Then, Haiti. The Wonder Bra model takes clothes shopping by storm. Is it summer yet?
I think I'm ready for Cancun.
I'd rather be a good doctor than a TV hunk.
Move over, George Clooney. Meet Chicago Hope's resident hunk, a stud who takes his surgery very seriously.
You're like that clamped onto some unpronounceable part of your body.
And
how did he get this job?
Matt Lauer's good looks landed him behind the news desk, but when Julie Moran met him, she almost landed somewhere else.
Come on, Jules, I can't wait all day.
This is Entertainment Tonight for Tuesday, December 26th, 1995. Hi, everybody. I'm Bob Goen in for John Tesh.
And for Mary Hart, I'm Julie Moran. To become a big star in movies, on TV, and in music all in one lifetime, it's nearly impossible. But like everything else he did, Dean Martin made it all look easy. Here's Mark Steinus with an E.T. tribute.
Everybody loves somebody sometime. Everybody falls in love somehow.
Dean Martin was everybody's friend. His casual style and debonair demeanor belied a talented Italian-American performer who was one of our finest crooners.
I hear it in your sigh.
Martin was born Dino Crocetti in a tough part of Steubenville, Ohio, and was once a prize fighter before becoming a singer. When he met a young comic named Jerry Lewis in 1946, they changed show business history.
Do me a favor, you and I will become friends.
I gotta do you a favor first?
That's right.
And if I do it, we won't argue?
Never again.
You swear?
Swear.
Scouts honor?
Scouts honor.
Take 2 giant steps. Go back. It didn't say may I. I'm all right now.
Dean and Jerry were the perfect foils. Martin being the handsome singer romancing the girl, and Jerry the zany clown. Lewis has always said that Dean was like a brother to him, and earlier spoke about their special bond.
The key was that we were never, ever separated. We had an umbilical that was there that we didn't know about.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
The team was a smash in 16 movies, live shows, and TV appearances. But in 1956, Dean and Jerry went their separate ways.
Just in time, I found you just in time.
Martin became a huge star on his own. He worked in TV, films, recordings, and Las Vegas casinos. He was a charter member of the Rat Pack with pals Frank Sinatra and Joey Bishop. Today, Bishop said that Dean's partying image was often just for show because he was the consummate professional.
Never drank on stage. He had in his J&B bottle apple cider. You hear? Closing night, I was thirsty, and I started drinking from the bottle, but Dean told me to grimace when I take a drink so it'll look like it's liquor. So I went...
Dean's personal life offstage was not always as rosy as his onstage persona. He was the father of 7 children. Tragically, his son, actor Dean Paul, also an Air National Guard pilot, was killed in a 1987 plane crash, and many say the loss hit him very hard. His part in a 1988 Rat Pack reunion tour was cut short due to a kidney problem.
What do you want to do? Me? I want to go home.
Dean was a fun-loving, easygoing guy, and in his own laid-back style, he entertained millions and millions of fans.
He had found that niche and knew it, that he had that niche where people said, wow, what a guy, we love him, man's man, women adored him, and he knew what he did was easy, and he pulled it off.
One of the undisputed highlights of his long career was Jerry Lewis's surprise appearance after more than 30 years on the occasion of Martin's 72nd birthday.
Why we broke up, I'll never know.
Me either.
I have no idea what happened.
Dean was noticeably moved, and so were fans everywhere.
I mean it. I love you. I love you, Dean.
There's no telling where love may appear. Something in my heart keeps saying that someplace is here.
When Dean Martin died early Christmas morning at the age of 78, it devastated his old pal, Jerry Lewis. But as the saying goes, the show must go on. Jerry Lewis says although he is grieving, he will go on stage as scheduled tonight. He's in Denver for opening night of the road production of the musical Damn Yankees. Julie, Bob.
The original Mr. Smooth. He's going to be missed by lots of folks.
Brought a lot of smiles to a lot of people.
Certainly did. Thanks,
Okay.
Mark.
Thanks, Mark. Well, we have another sad note to bring to you on this day after Christmas. We have lost Butterfly McQueen, one of the last surviving stars of perhaps the greatest movie ever made. Butterfly McQueen played Scarlett O'Hara's maid in the 1939 classic Gone with the Wind, and she had one of the film's most memorable lines.
I don't know nothing about busting babies.
She died after a fire in her home in Augusta, Georgia. Butterfly McQueen was 84. But we have some good news to pass along, too. Jimmy Stewart got home from the hospital in time for Christmas and to wave season's greetings to his fans. Stewart had been hospitalized for 3 days after he fell at home and injured his head.
It was a very Merry Christmas for Whitney Houston. A lot of people waited in line for Waiting to Exhale, and that meant Whitney's movie made history. Whitney Houston, Angela Bassett, and their friends had a huge reason to celebrate this weekend. Their film, Waiting to Exhale, blew away the competition, landing in the #1 box office slot. That's no small feat, considering it's one of the only major films in history with 4 African-American women in the lead roles.
Buzz Lightyear to the rescue.
Following Toy Story and Jumanji, Grumpier Old Men had reason not to be so grumpy. It came in 4th. 4 other films opened in the top 10, including Sudden Death, Tom and Huck, and Dracula Dead and Loving It. Another debut film, Cutthroat Island, can only be called a bomb. Despite its $70 million budget, it came in tied for 10th, netting only $2.8 million.
If I'm in some way the cause of all this, I apologize at once.
Well, in spite of a lot of controversy before opening day, Oliver Stone's Nixon failed to make the top 10. But some industry experts say the film was successful nonetheless when you consider it played on fewer screens than other films and did well at those theaters.
Bruce Willis and Brad Pitt are about to give the current crop of holiday movies a run for your money. Here's a preview of 12 Monkeys, and you'll see it only on E.T. You've seen the hunky looks of Brad Pitt and his tough guy turn in 7, but you've never seen Brad like this.
You want to escape, right? That's very sane. That's very sane.
In 12 Monkeys, Brad is first seen as a totally loony mental patient sporting short hair, then as a just as wacky long-haired animal rights activist.
You take a role, you want to find something, there's a lot to, I guess the cliche is chew on, and you definitely want to try something you haven't done before. And yeah, a lot going on with this little guy.
Now we have an exclusive look at one of Brad's scenes from 12 Monkeys. You can't see it anywhere else.
Get the bolt cutters. One dozen, they're in the van. And the plans for the security system? All right, you're committed to the member.
Hey, you know what she's doing out there? What's it say?
I don't know. I can't see it. Why don't we forget about my psychiatrist and concentrate on the task at hand? You're a psychiatrist? Did you just say you're psychiatrist? Ex-psychiatrist. This woman was your psychiatrist, and now she's spray painting our building?
Wow.
12 Monkeys opens tomorrow in New York, L.A., and Toronto, and then everywhere else on January 5th.
Well, the royalty of the silver screen may have to work hard to gain your attention. Look who else may be coming to America soon. Coming up,
is Princess Di about to storm America? We'll tell you why she may be ready to tell all. Plus, just where was O.J. going when he hit the road over the Christmas holiday weekend?
And we're up early with Matt Lauer, the Today Show's hunky news anchor. And we've got his secret. It's all in the eyes.
These are highlights just to kind of give me that Doris Day effect.
Plus, Madison. The sexy new Wonder Bra model is all dressed up. But where is she going?
Maybe if I wear this, I'll meet Prince Charming.
Plus, what's the sexy doc from Chicago Hope hiding on the set?
And, I guess those are Hector's girly magazines.
The secret's out next on E.T.
I am not going to get it.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no way am I going to get it. I'm going to fight it. I'm not going to get it again this year.
You don't look so good.
When the tough get sick,
Got the flu.
the sick get tough with Tylenol Flu. With maximum strength flu medicines plus extra strength Tylenol for the flu's tough aches and fever.
I am not getting sick. I'm not getting the flu.
Got the flu? Get tough on your flu with Tylenol Flu.
Princess Diana heads for America, and O.J. hits the road. We'll tell you why they're on the move coming up on Entertainment Tonight.
Absolutely amazing. So many winners.
What is this, Ed?
American Family's winners list.
What's as big as a city telephone directory?
Hundreds of thousands of winners.
You know, I've met winners of really big money.
Oh, yes, we've already awarded tens of millions of dollars.
And now our biggest prize yet, $11 million is ready to go. You could get very rich just weeks from now.
And start spending the $11 million we'll award when the winning number comes back.
So get your numbers to us now.
During the Nissan National Clearance, we're teaching all our salespeople to say,
Yes! Yes!
to just about anything. Say you want to buy a Nissan truck with 0% financing.
With enthusiasm. Yes! Yes!
And let's say you also want 0 down payment.
Yes!
And maybe you want 0 payments until spring.
Yes!
And you want to take your time.
No!
Right. The Nissan National Clearance ends January 2nd.
He was a member of an elite military team.
Sometimes you have to push a little bit to make an impression.
He faced the enemy in battle.
20 years in the Navy, I think I can recognize a war zone.
Now, after 20 years, he's facing his greatest challenge. He's going back to school.
It's about being a teacher. That's what I came here for.
This is not the military.
We all have to take responsibility for how we shape our lives. This isn't a game, people. This is what it's all about.
Montel Williams is Matt Waters. Series premiere Wednesday, January 3rd.
A lot of records were broken in 1995, and we have until December 31st to break another during our Jeep and Eagle year-end celebration. With a great lease rate of just $349 a month on a new Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo, a spectacular $249 a month lease on Jeep Cherokee Sport. Plus, find amazing deals on Jeep Wrangler. So help us set another record in 1995. Hurry in today to the year-end celebration at your Jeep and Eagle dealer.
See your local Jeep and Eagle dealer.
Tomorrow on Entertainment Tonight, Madonna in court. The behind-the-scenes maneuvering as the Material Girl is subpoenaed to go face-to-face with the man who stalked her. Plus,
When I go places, people always like, Jenny, how you doing?
looking to be fixed up for New Year's? This ex-playmate won't go on a date, but see what happened when she played Miss Matchmaker. Then,
Hi, E.T. This is Real Sweat.
Richard Simmons is set to sweat. He shows our own Jan Carl how to shape up or punch out.
Who we're punching?
Who we're punching all those little fat cells, Jan.
Hi! Taking off the LBs, but only on E.T.
Love you, John. Love you, Mary.
That's tomorrow.
What are we, Richard? Chopped liver? John and Mary still digesting their Christmas dinner. But let's introduce you now to someone who does not need Deal-A-Meal. How about that, Richard? It's Madison, the Wonder Bra supermodel. But you know what she does need? A decent dress.
Hi, E.T. I'm on Madison Avenue here in front of Barney's, getting ready to go upstairs and go shopping for the perfect New Year's Eve dress. Come with me.
Well, it's New Year's, right? So I guess we should check out something red.
This is one model on a mission, and Madison invited E.T. along as she went in search of a sexy, strapless New Year's dress that would make a statement.
Is it speaking New Year's? Is it saying New Year's? I feel like Cinderella in this dress. Maybe if I wear this, I'll meet Prince Charming. What do you think?
The Virginia native is planning on leaving the cold behind to count down the new year in Cancun. And in less than an hour, she had narrowed down her choices.
Well, I think I like this. I mean, it's definitely very sexy.
No doubt, with this body, any little thing will do.
I think this is the one, you guys. What do you think? Thanks for your help, guys. Mission accomplished.
Well, one thing is for certain, when she does get to Cancun, Madison will be engaging in one of her hobbies, scuba diving.
How do you know that?
I know everything about Madison.
I thought so. As the smart Alex secretary on the sitcom News Radio, Vicki Lewis is full of one-liners, but in real life, when she starts to deal with her derriere, that's no joke.
I really just have a tendency to say what everybody else is thinking.
Go! Ladies, where are we off to?
Tampons. It's like I have a truth serum or something, you know, and I just can't help it. And I think that's probably why they laugh.
She's become News Radio's resident scene stealer, a saucy secretary with a penchant for punchlines.
I just don't think that you should let Bill pressure you into doing anything that you do not want to do.
What is this, an episode of Blossom?
She's a place kicker. She comes out, scores, and she's a hero. To all of us.
Oh my God, I can't take the pressure!
So when the stress of TV stardom gets to be too much, Vicki Lewis hits the gym for a way-out workout with trainer Mari Windsor.
Got the resistance. Oh, you must be easy. Well, you're not on a set of aliens. These are Pilates boxes, and so welcome to my Pilates workout.
I got into this because I was watching TV one night, and I was sitting sort of cross-legged. And I had a robe on, and I went like this and sort of moved my robe out of the way, and then I realized that it wasn't really my robe that was there. It was like my butt, part of my butt I was sitting on, and I panicked. I used to weigh 300 pounds, so it's really great.
Well, Vicki's not the only celebrity to subject herself to a Pilates workout. Vanessa Williams and Patrick Swayze are just a couple of stars who've tried out this combination of dance and exercise. You can see a slim Vicki Lewis on News Radio tonight on NBC.
Of course, George Clooney is the reigning king of cool ER docs, but now there's a new studly surgeon in town, and this guy is gunning to bring Chicago Hope into television hunkdom.
What's going on? Cardiac puncture. We need
On Chicago Hope, Thomas Gibson plays Dr. Daniel Nyland, the big cheese of the hospital's emergency room and arguably the show's most popular hunk.
My wife thinks it's really funny. That's about all I have to say about it. My dogs are not impressed. Hi, welcome to the Chicago Hope Scrub area.
But Thomas likes to think of himself as more than just Dr. Beefcake. A quick tour of his OR reveals this is one resident who likes to keep his guests in stitches.
Things are like that clamped onto some unpronounceable part of your body. Sometimes when people can't remember their lines, they store them in interesting places. This happens to be a little flyer for a concert that Mandy's giving here, but for the cost of $27.50 as opposed to $55, I'll do a pretty good Mandy. And oh, I guess those are Hector's girly magazines. We'll leave those alone.
But while Thomas may be a cut-up in the OR, it was sitting in on a real operation that left him awestruck.
I've actually witnessed a real bypass, and the skill and the gravity of what's going on is absolutely, breathtaking.
As for his standing as the hunk from Hope, Thomas says he'd prefer a different diagnosis.
It's nice. I'd rather be a good doctor than a TV hunk.
Well, I'll tell you, Thomas may have had an affinity for science at a young age. He says that as a fourth grader, while the other boys were bringing in baseball cards or beer cans for show and tell, Thomas brought in a monkey's brain.
No!
Yes. Ooh, Chicago Hope airs Mondays, monkey's brain or not, on CBS.
Well, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure out why Matt Lauer is so popular with people who watch the Today Show. The good news is written all over his face.
It's as amazing to me as it is to a lot of other people who can't think, how did he get this job?
Matt, good morning.
Brian, Katie, thank you very much, and good morning, everyone.
Did Matt Lauer get his job on the Today Show because he reads the news with credibility or handles an interview with Pat Buchanan as easily as one with Meg Ryan or Sandra Bullock? I just don't get it.
Don't get it.
You know, forget all that. Matt knows the real secret behind his success.
You know what these are?
What?
These are highlights, just to kind of give me that star stay.
Oh. Whatever the reason, Matt Lauer is happy where he is, which just happens to be right across from Rockefeller Center's famous skating rink.
Come on, Jules. I can't wait all day.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice. Kill a tourist.
Peggy Fleming,
really
eat your
nice.
heart out, baby.
He may be skating on top of the world, but before getting the call that would bring him to NBC, Matt nearly took a job as a tree trimmer. Not something that would have landed him on People magazine's list of 50 most beautiful.
Remember this?
That was the best thing I think that ever happened, though. It got, people didn't know who I was, and it got my name out there.
Look, people are like looking at you. Look,
It happens
it's
all the
Matt
time.
Lauer.
They're going,
It's
"Wait a
Matt
second."
Lauer. What do you see in the future as far as your career?
I don't know that I would ever give up my job on the Today Show right now. You know, 5 years from now, I'd be real happy if I were still the news anchor of the Today Show, and we'll see what happens.
Listen to this guy's schedule. Matt gets up at 4:15 in the morning to do the Today Show. When he's done, he goes home for an hour-and-a-half nap, sometimes a round of golf in between, then goes back to work to anchor the 5 p.m. news.
Wow.
A lot.
I'm spent just thinking about it. You know, they're keeping long hours at Buckingham Palace, too, ever since Princess Diana spilled the beans in that British TV interview. Well, now that the Queen has ordered a royal divorce, Di could be taking her act to the States. Here's ET's Jan Carl.
Diana is said to be so infuriated by the Queen's demand for a divorce that she's planning another TV interview after the new year. Reports say the princess would use the interview to gain an advantage over the royal family in her settlement with them. As for just where Diana's interview might air, she's said to be negotiating with ABC and Fox for the exclusive rights. Meanwhile, the princess was nowhere to be seen on Christmas Day. Although some reports say she was headed for a ski trip to Vail, Colorado, where she spent last Christmas, Diana was a no-show on the slopes. And there was no sign of her in the Bahamas, where she's vacationed before.
We don't know what Diana did for Christmas, but we have learned what O.J. Simpson was doing over the long holiday weekend, hanging out with his kids.
It was a day to remember Nicole for the Brown family and young Sydney and Justin. Sources close to the family say the kids spent part of their Christmas visiting their mom's gravesite in Lake Forest, California. Later, O.J. reportedly stopped at the cemetery, then picked up Sydney and Justin at the Brown home. Sources say O.J. took them to a Christmas celebration at his Brentwood estate, where just days ago he taped an infomercial maintaining his innocence in the murders of his ex-wife and Ron Goldman.
O.J. will soon be on the move again. He has a date with his lawyers next month. That's when he'll give his deposition for the trial of the Goldman and Brown family's civil suits against him. Bob, Julie?
Okay.
Thanks a lot, Jan. Well, when Dino was around, it was always a party. More memories of Dean Martin later on E.T.
Build me an earthquake, get me a oil. I got me.
Who was the original host of The Tonight Show? The answer's coming up in the birthdays.
Just because a glass and surface cleaner is blue like Windex doesn't mean it cleans glass as well as Windex, because only Windex is specially formulated with ammonia D. It leaves a beautiful streak-free shine just about anyone can appreciate. Windex, the best on glass from S.C. Johnson Wax.
What you're hearing is the sound of the Dodge 1.9 Plus sale. For 6 days only, your opportunity to get 1.9% financing plus more. Like buy with no money down. Plus make no payments till March 1996. Plus, it's on every new Dodge car and truck in stock. So hurry, before time... Well, you get the picture.
This Saturday night, come for the best movie of next year and stay for the funniest movie of this year. First, see the film Siskel and Ebert give 2 thumbs up. Richard Dreyfuss is definitely Oscar-bound. It's in your head. It's in your heart. One of the best pictures of the year. Mr. Holland's Opus, rated PG. Then, stay for the funniest film of the season. It doesn't get any better than this. Steve Martin. Father of the Bride, Part 2, rated PG, playing exclusively with a sneak preview of Mr. Holland's Opus.
Did you know that during the 17th annual Toyotathon, you could get $2,000 in value package savings on a Toyota T100? Did you know that the Toyota Tacoma 4x4 was named Pickup Truck of the Year? Or that you can lease a Tacoma 4x2 for only $199 a month? Well, I did. How did I know? I heard my sister's boyfriend tell her about 1,000,000 times.
So which one do you think I should get?
How about both? Don't forget, Toyotathon ends soon.
Here we are, folks, at Ron Tonkin Honda, home of one of my all-time favorite cars, the Honda Accord. It's just one of thousands of new and used cars, trucks, and minivans specially priced during the year-end final clearance sale at every Ron Tonkin dealership. Hi, I'm John Erling, and here's what you'll find at Ron Tonkin Honda, the most popular Honda of all time, the Accord. The Passport Sport Utility. And get this, the all-new 1996 Civic Sedan. That's right, we're talking markdowns on even our newest models. It's all happening right now at every Ron Tonkin dealership.
Here are the birthdays for Tuesday. Music legend Phil Spector is 55. Comedian and actor Alan King is 68.
Who was the original host of The Tonight Show? It's Steve Allen. He's 74 today. And actor Richard Widmark is 81.
Tonight at 11, we'll go back to the scene of the crime and revisit victims of the Gresham cat burglar.
Those who shop till they drop before Christmas rise for one more round on the day after.
And a device that'll warn you about what you're about to bump into. Join us tonight at 11.
If it seems like the year went by too fast, look at the bright side. The end of the year just got here sooner. It's the year-end countdown at your Chevy Geo dealer. With special values right now, like low 4.9% APR financing or an affordable smart lease. Get to know Geo Metro Coupe, featuring the best fuel economy in 1996 and standard dual airbags. Whoever said time flies when you're having fun must have been driving a Geo.
See your Northwest Chevrolet Geo dealers today.
How much is a gallon of milk?
Gallon of milk, $2.09.
$2.10.
I don't have the answers.
And a loaf of bread?
99 cents.
I don't have the answers.
And a gallon of gas?
$1.30.
$1.30.
I don't have the answers.
Where's Bosnia?
Bosnia? It's across from Italy.
Bosnia. I don't have my glasses.
You can't find Bosnia? Give me a break.
I'm looking at the Ukraine. I'm looking at Poland.
Ron Wyden, you've been in Washington too long.
For all the stuff you really wanted but didn't get for Christmas, hurry into Circuit City's after Christmas clearance for guaranteed low prices on the best top brands. Save throughout the store on camcorders, VCRs, and computers. We're clearing out mini systems, speakers, car stereos, appliances, and more. And save on the best top brand TVs, from portables to big screens, like this 25-inch TV with remote for our lowest price ever, just $199.97. Save on audio, video, computers, appliances, and more at Circuit City's after Christmas clearance. Don't miss it.
Production assistance furnished by the GM MasterCard. When you're shopping for the holidays, don't forget the new GM car, truck of your dreams. Use your GM card, today's financial vehicle.
And as we say goodbye, we're going to share more of the special moments Dean Martin left us to remember him by.
I'm from that generation where I always will remember him coming down that fire pole on the TV show. Yeah, it was something else. Well, enjoy your own favorite memory, and we will see you tomorrow.
Have a good one.
But you know, you're not dreaming, signore.
Well, it was one hell of a party. And I want to thank all of you for keeping the party going.
Back in old Napoli, oh, that's amore.
Service Furniture throws retail prices right out the window. Every item now reduced. Every living room,